Um, we are excited about today's webinar as we have a great speaker and a great audience as well. As a special promotion, we are also offering a free evaluation of your web applications. There will be more details at the end of the session. Our webinar will be for 30 to 40 minutes, and at the end of the session, we will open the floor for questions. However, I would encourage the audience to send in the questions.
In our first section, we look at marketing goals and usability. These typically are marketers' goals, which deal with conversions, deal with traffic, they deal with ROI. And here are things that can help achieve these goals, which can help usability a bit, looking at examples around us. Starting with the definition, as per Wikipedia, it's a term used to denote the ease with which people can employ a particular tool. I would actually like to modify it a bit because usually it's a jazz, those are the options that I have. Again, how do I switch between these modes? Unless I fiddle around, I don't know. So it's not very clear. Looking at some more examples, here is an example of a panel on a lift. I've taken this because this is a unique to two digital panels. Most lifts will have one panel, digital or otherwise, and this one has two. There is a red panel. Minus stand for. What does dot stand for? It's not very sure. I'm not sure. Again, on most lifts, the button to open and close the lift are placed horizontally. It's not very clear whether I am, so which particular sub-node I am on. So am I on any of these, or is there something else below this that I might on? Or out of this, which particular node I am on? It's not very clear. Where does it take me? So let's try that. So it takes me to this section, which says view and enhance. So I'm not sure. I had clicked on albums and I have come to a tab which says view and enhance. Disappear. I see the pictures, but these disappear. So it's a very it's a nice looking interface, but when you start using it, doesn't really make sense. Well, now let's look at 10 principles of how to make a website usable. First principle I would say is giving the user control, telling the user at all points in time where is she 3 clicks. That becomes very critical. Moving on, in an application which is not a content website, in a more of a website, more of a web application principle, giving help to the user at every step. Very simple example of giving contextual help. If the user is supposed to fill in date, tell the user that you are supposed to contextual help. Similarly, if I go to a store, I can take help from many people. There would be the store manager, there would be people at the front desk who will help me. There are fellow shoppers. Similarly, they should also be tolerant to the user's errors. If a user has put in a spelling mistake, prompt the right spelling, or whatever the right thing for your interfaces. Principle number 6. Allow user to cancel operations if the user has started doing something. Again, give him a higher chance, remembering what the user's actions are. Principle number 8, try and speak in the user's language. Very important. So those were the 10 principles. Now we'll move on to the last part of the webinar, where we'll explore usability and customer experience. Well, no surprises there. Usability and customer experience, there is very little difference there. Usability is achieves his or her goals through more usable system products and services. To recap, well, make your product service